Pépé le Moko. Pépé le Moko, pe.pe mo.ko, is a 1937 French film directed by Julien Duvivier, starring Jean Gabin, based on a novel of the same name by Henri La Barthe, and with sets by Jacques Krauss. An example of the 1930s French movement known as poetic realism. It recounts the trapping of a gangster on the run in Algiers who believes he is safe from arrest in the Casbah. Plot: Pépé le Moko, a criminal on the run from the police in metropolitan France, lives with his gang in the Casbah quarter of Algiers, where he is beyond the reach of the local police. They seek ways to lure him out of his refuge, and a plot results in the death of a fellow gangster, but not of Pépé. The wily Inspector Slimane sees his chance when he learns that Pépé, who is fed up with his enforced exile and with his mistress Inez, has been struck by meeting the glamorous French tourist Gaby, mistress of a visiting businessman. When Gaby agrees to an afternoon assignation in Pépé's hideout, Slimane leads her to believe that Pépé has been killed, and she reluctantly stays with her lover, who immediately books a passage back to France. When Pépé is informed that Gaby is about to leave Algiers, he leaves the Casbah to find her and is arrested at the harbor by Slimane. As he watches the ship take her away forever, he commits suicide with a knife. Cast: Jean Gabin as Pépé le Moko, Gabriel Gabrio as Carlos, Myriel Balin as Gaby Good, the beautiful Parisian, Saturnin Faber as Le Grand Pierre, Fernand Charpin as Regis, Lucas Gridou as Inspector Slimane, Gilbert Gill as Pirate, Marcel Dalio as Elarbi, Charles Granville as Maxime, Gaston Modat as Jimmy, René Bergeron as Inspector Munier, Paul Escoffier as Chief Inspector Louvain, Roger Legris as Max, Jean Temerson as Graver, Robert Ozin as Gendron, Philip Richard as Janvier, Georges Peclet as Barsac, Line Noro as Inez, Fregeles Tania, Olga Lord as Achia, Rini Carl as Lamir Tart. Production: Principal photography for the film was shot at a replica of the Casbah at Joinville-le-Pont. Lead actress Myriel Balin never set foot in Algeria during the making of the film. Critical reception: Rotten Tomatoes reports an approval rating of 100% based on 31 reviews, with an average rating of 8.65/10. Metacritic reports a score of 98, based on 12 reviews, indicating universal acclaim. English author Graham Greene, in a review of the film for The Spectator, asserted, "One of the most exciting and moving films I can remember seeing. It succeeds in raising the thriller to a poetic level." According to a BBC documentary, it served as inspiration for Greene's screenplay for The Third Man. It has many similarities with the American film Casablanca. Remakes, remakes, smakes, 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 smakes. The film was remade in America in 1938 as Algiers, starring Hedy Lamarr and Charles Boyer, and again in 1948 as Casbah, a musical starring Tony Martin, Marta Torrin, Yvonne De Carlo, and Peter Lorre. The title character's French accent and womanizing is portrayed by Charles Boyer in the 1938 remake, inspired the name and comic premise of the Looney Tunes cartoon character. Pépé le Pew, introduced in 1945.